By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipments of goods?
Well, yes, but the academia consumes so many resources each day.
Right, but we're looking for ship.
That I'm not too sure of.
Excuse me, have you seen any large shipment?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Excuse me, have you... I'm just checking to ensure nothing...
Well, I can't say it's unusual. There's a Kashar researcher who's been making frequent... when I asked him about it, he said they just contained a bunch of old worn-out machines. But he's been making a lot of shipments lately.
And you didn't find that
Well, the boxes were stamped with a Matra seal. Why should I bother? Of course, I did start to wonder about the seal once, thinking that maybe a man named Taj came here and told...
Possible. There must be some sort of mistake. There's no way No, I won't believe it. Taj is an honorable man. Someone must... Wait, I know another Matra who works with Taj. I can ask him to let us speak with Taj.
As I've already told you, I don't have any way to contact Taj. A few Eremites showed up looking for Taj yesterday, and he met with them in his office. Before I realized it, the door opened, and but Taj didn't come to work today, so I've also started...
A group of Eremites? Could
No way. Taj is just like Cyno. They're considered heroes among the Matra. There's no way that he would... Fine.
Hey, don't let it get to you just yet. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
So, this is Taj's place.
Well, what should we do then? Do we bring...
No. Well, anyway, we're still not sure if he's the real culprit. Probably not a good idea to go in without permission. You're right. Even if we apply for a warrant now... What's this?
It's a paper full of names written on it. Oh, and a map. Nabil.
Yes. These are the transactions between Taj and some other people. The whole operation involves more than 300 people. I have a feeling that Cyno might be unaware of what he's up against. There's no way anyone could face such a large organization. You're right. As for the map, it appears to indicate the If Taj really has turned on his honoring, I don't want to suspect him, but I also don't know him very well.
All right, we'll give these to Cyno and...
Taj. From what I remember, he is a straight-laced man.
So do you think he's the one?
I'm still not sure. I cannot imagine how devastating the incident with Mortada was for him. Nor can I deny that whether it's out of love for his son or for other reasons, we have to see for ourselves to judge him. Or rather, that's right. It's clear that he had a hand in this case, yet he made no report of it. That's also why I need to see him. I must ask his reasoning and judge time is ticking.
So this is the Court of Desolation. Are there really any treasures buried here? Oh, Paimon's kinda nervous. Could it be dangerous?
Don't worry. You'll be safe with me.
Nowhere to run!
Let's play! Look! These walls have definitely seen better days. Was there some sort of fight here? Let's keep going and see what we can find. Whoa! Is it just Paimon? Or did that passageway just rotate? It's not gonna start moving again, is it? Either way, we should be careful.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
Ah, Cyno. It's been some time since I've seen you last. I trust you are doing... Seeing that you've made it all the way here, you must be on the cusp of wrapping up your investigation, I presume. Even faster than I expected.
That's right. This case is nearly closed. Was it all your doing?
Yes, it was me.
Then explain why.
That's the difficult part. Let's just say I've changed.
I find that hard.
Oh, really? Way I see it, every person will end up like me. When you're young, you press forward, unattached. Living so... I was the same. I never questioned my actions until Murtada died. I was completely dedicated to all that I did, but as I grew... Murtada was sent to prison by my own hands. I set myself on this painful path. I failed him as a father. But now I have a chance to make it right. A chance to reunite with him. The Court of Desolation. Here lies...
So, did you...
See this door behind me? I'm so close, Cyno. If only you hadn't arrived now...
Enough conjecture. In the end... The treasures you...
Since you're so sure, why don't you just let me open the door and see then?
No. I sense danger behind that door.
I beg you, as an old partner, can you... Surely you get it by now. Doing your job without mercy will only drive people away from you. I'm the prime example.
I don't overthink things. If there is only one way for me to defend my principles...
Seems there's no convincing you. All right then. Let's see if your polearm skills have improved at all. This power is mine!
Nowhere to run!
I will set things right no matter what.
A forest ranger. Forever.
Nowhere to run! Through me, justice is served! Guilty!
Illusion shattered!
Your strength.
You feel it, don't you? I'm stronger than you remember. This is only a taste of it.
Uh-oh. We have to stop this guy!
I won't let you open that door.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'm afraid it won't be easy to stop me now that you're...
I'll do what I have to.
I still remember when we first became partners. Even after all this time, you still haven't...
You haven't changed either. You left that list of names, and all of this was just part of the act you were putting. I had my suspicions from the beginning, but I couldn't be sure until we fought. If he really had changed, he never planned on opening the door.
What's happening?
Seems our time is running short. Let me make this quick then. After Murtada died, my spirit was crushed. For a long, that is when I was approached by someone who wished to collaborate. People from every walk of life are involved.
No wonder banning the research wasn't enough.
I'm a flesh and blood human like anyone else. so I obviously hesitated. I suddenly came to a realization amidst my suffering. The Court of Desolation. A place that once drove. As long as this place exists, people will recklessly seek it out, just as Mortada did. Generation after generation. Regardless, let it be buried beneath the sand forever. Once the Court of Desolation is gone, there will no longer be anyone obsessed with seeking it out. That's right. I acted as if I had abandoned my... But that wasn't enough. I needed someone I could trust to bring the organization to justice. To add to the problem, the organization is so...
So, you pretended to...
Yes. I'm sorry, but anyway, this place is collapsing. You must leave now.
Wait! Aren't you leaving too?
His fate is already sealed. There is no life left inside him. He planned it all from the risking being treated as a traitor to collaborate with them.
Regardless. I was always so busy with work. Finding this place was his biggest wish. Since I'll be reuniting with him here, I can only hope he won't have anything more to hold against me. I'll leave all those people on the list to you.
There's nothing to be sorry for. If you see Mortada...
Dad, why are they so strict with me? I'm always the only one who gets in trouble.
Just leave me alone! Don't worry, I won't damage your precious reputation.
All right, Dad. Let's start over. By the way, I finally found an area of research I wish to pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Pursue. Why can't you show even a little leniency? Why?
Because we are Matra.
Pursue. Why can't you show even a...
May have... That's an opportunity that I...
We'll help too.
Thank you. But just leave the rest to me. So, that's what I'm going to do.
Constant motion. I stand before...
We meet again. Thank you so much for all your help.
Nabil, what are you doing here?
Convicts from the desert are being escorted through Caravan Ribat, so I'm here to keep an eye on things. This should be the last few days have been quite the ride. But at first, the mercenary groups on the list were putting up quite a fight. After that, people on the list started to put pressure.
And? Then...
Well, then we received word that the Matra then moved together against the enemy. We cleared up. Some of them managed to get out of the academia, but still failed to escape. The scattered criminals were captured all across Sumeru. I even heard that someone was about to escape to Fontaine.
So that's the end of it. Catching everyone on the list means... it was a lot of work, but...
That's right. Thanks again. As for the mysterious person who hit the mercenary camp, speaking of which, have you been in touch with... He was walking with someone I didn't recognize, and then...
Sure thing, Nabil. You be careful, too.
Don't worry about me. If any...
Trying to single-handedly bring 300 people to justice must feel pretty exhilarating.
I'm aware. However, I learned something unexpected during interrogation. Mortada had lived in his father's shadow all his life. After Mortada died, the organization toying with others' minds, treating lives like...
Fine, I understand. This is a type of trap I've been working on which uses plants. Here, take some just in case. If thrown into the mud, the trap will grow rapidly and disperse a pollen that has a paralyzed...
Cyno! Tighnari! Oh, so Tighnari must be who Nabil saw earlier!
That's right. Cyno asked me to collect some medicinal herbs. I also dropped by just to check for any injury. He seems to be fine. And Cyno, relax. You don't always have to look so serious, you know? Why don't you play more...
How is Kale these days?
She's grown a bit taller, but her grades could use some improvement. She still made many mistakes. Her condition seems to be improving lately, so I plan on having...
Huh? You mean Kale is...
I've asked her to host some ad hoc lectures to teach the dangers of... Although we've apprehended all the criminals behind the recent smuggling, so I decided to ask her to work on increasing knowledge.
I will.
If anything else happens, the three of you can find me in the...
I've already caught those who were preparing to attack you in secret. Even if some criminals did slip through our fingers, they...
But what about you?
It's still not time for me to rest yet. I've been thinking about what Taj said in the Court of Desolation these last few days. I just hope my own change will come slowly. That way, those who see me as their superior, just as I gained courage from my own superiors. And my partner. I'll be fine. There are many things I feel better about. Many people want to go to the desert to offer condolences for Taj. One day, I'll gather some flowers that grow in arid desert conditions. By the way, a merchant approached me and requested that I cover... I didn't remember owing anyone Mora, especially... Do you know anything about...